I'm joined now by Dr. Alan Bearman with Washburn University. Dr. Bearman, thank you so much for joining us this Tuesday morning.
It's my pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Really appreciate you stopping on by here. We're taking you're over at Washburn here. You're in charge of recruiting and enrollment. And this morning we wanted to take a look at some important updates that future scholars will need to know. Let's start with that federal student aid here. It's about that time for filling out the FAFSA. Where should students start with that process?
So students should start on the FAFSA website, and they need to get that done really pretty soon. The key deadline, I think, for both FAFSA completion and scholarships is March 1st. That's a priority deadline, so the sooner they get it in, the more eligibility they can maintain and demonstrate for financial aid in the fall.
Yeah, definitely sneaks up on you there, that FAFSA deadline for sure. Well, up next is applying for scholarships here. What advice do you have for those starting their college education journey?
So again, the big thing is March 1st, key deadline, priority deadline. So if they haven't already applied, they should start the process now. And really the best thing for a student and family to do is talk to one of our admissions counselors, and they'll help them through the process every step of the way. They can get help and get guidance and make sure they do it in the most successful way possible.
There you go. And what's that process look like? What are some of the steps to get in touch with that counselor?
So really just go to washburn.edu, follow the website for admissions, and everything you need is right there. You can call the university 670-1010 and someone will walk you through the process.
There you go. Well, there's been a good amount of changes here at the federal level recently. What are you and other team members there at Washburn keeping an eye on here at the moment?
Well, there's a lot happening at the federal level. So what I tell people right now is just come visit. Come visit Washburn. We will help you as a family make sense of your situation and your pathway into university studies. I can't control what's happening in D.C., but I can control the conversations and the assistance we provide every family looking to start university.
Can you touch on, getting that process started for any family out there? Pretty daunting task. Can you talk about making it a little more personal of a journey there?
Sure. I mean, I've just been through this with my own daughter. So she's a freshman at Washburn, and what I would tell you is don't try to do it on your own. Let us help you. Come to campus, come on a visit, and let the admissions counselors, the financial aid counselors, let them work with you. Let them become part of your team to help you make that step into your pathway to an educational success.
Yeah. Can you talk about how much of a difference it really makes, putting a face to a name there with this admission process?
So again, there's a lot of paperwork, right? There's a lot of questions, and if you have a human being, a person to talk to, connect with, makes all the difference in the world. It makes it feel far less scary, far less intimidating, and really helps you feel at home at Washburn, which is a university entirely focused on the success of its students.
Well, there you go. Dr. Bearman, thank you again for joining us in your time this Tuesday. We really appreciate you stopping on by here.
Thank you. Thank you.
And with that, we'll send it back over to Eli for another look at your Tuesday up ahead here.
And temperature-wise for today, looking at highs in the 30s, feeling much colder, especially since we have 8 straight days of above average temperatures. 65 was your high on Sunday, 59 was your high on Monday, and today will be a lot colder than that. How long this cold air sticks around coming up.